Another week, another 10 states on lockdown. Every time I do this podcast, the world gets a little bit crazier. Welcome to my quarter life crisis. What's going on, everybody? My name is Sean Nickel, coming to you live with episode number, 10, 11, 12. You start to lose track. I believe it's number 12, Valley of the Sun, SunDay Scaries. The Scaries get scarier, but here we are, and it's all about social distancing on this episode, and we're going to talk about a few things that you can do while you're doing social distancing to stay connected with your friends. So we're going to dive in, and we're going to talk about social distancing in a not political, not scientific sort of fashion where we're not going to have an argument. We're just going to talk about the things that you can do while you're properly social distancing. So my group of friends back home in Michigan, we are very well connected. We used to spend every single weekend together. And yesterday, for the first time since all this craziness happened, we were able to hang out. And we used an app called Zoom. And it was like 5 or 6 couples. And we got to do all the things we normally do, which is talk and laugh and have fun and even do some drinking games. We were playing quarters and flip cup and trivia, all the things we normally do, but just in the comfort of our own home. So we were all wearing our pajamas, drinking some wine, drinking some beer, and doing that. So if you're not doing that and you're feeling lonely and not connected with your friends, I definitely recommend you find a way, whether it's through group FaceTime or whatever it might be, that you get connected in the same fashion you normally would. Grab a computer, grab a phone, and just hang out like you normally would. And you'll not skip a beat, and you'll not feel as lonely. And you'll get to enjoy all the things you normally do, and it'll be like a normal day for you, a normal Saturday, if you will. And it keeps you from going out, and it keeps you from, infecting others. And so you get to feel like you're doing well for the country too, which is nice. So this episode is about challenging what you are doing while you are social distancing. I've said it a bunch of different times, and I kind of really want to zone in on what you can be doing if you so choose while you're social distancing, because there's really a couple paths you can go down. I've talked about it a bunch, but you can be the person that's social distancing by just watching TV and catching up in shows, and you can be the person that's social distancing by really trying to better themselves. And so I'm going to talk about what we've been doing, me and my wife, Christine, and then what you can do and what's out there for you. So to kind of walk you through how my life is right now, we wake up right around 5 o'clock every single day, and we take our dog for a walk around the block, which sometimes includes some sprinting and things like that, just to try and stay active. From there, every morning I go and I meditate, which I've just started doing, which has definitely helped. And then after that, I read a book. And right now I'm on my 4th or 5th book. I'm not going to read the cover of this one because it's got some foul language, but it's a real strong book right now that I've enjoyed. And then we make breakfast, and then we get our day started. So that's what we've been doing every single day. So I'm just challenging you. What are you doing? Are you sleeping in? Are you taking advantage of the extra hour that you get because you're not traveling into work if you're working from home? And just challenging you on this episode. So some things that I've been using, I'm using the app Headspace. It's a free app for you to be able to meditate. And if you haven't meditated before, it's super weird in the beginning. I've got the ability to do it in person a couple times, but on your own, it's even weirder. But it just allows you to kind of clear the anxiety you might be going through while you're at home social distancing. So just keep that in mind. Also, I'm using an app called Udemy, which is allowing me to take free classes on like IT and technical stuff that I don't really know a whole lot about, like UX and UI and all the reasons and things that help you build up websites and things like that. I'm just trying to become as knowledgeable as possible as we enter into what will be a new world out there. I want to have as many skills as I possibly can. I'm using a few different fitness apps to kind of work out at home, and I'm just trying to take every minute that I have here to read, to better myself, and I'm just challenging you out there to do the same. You have the tools at your disposal. You have a phone, which is the most technology people have had in thousands and thousands of years, so use it to your advantage. Don't use it to scroll TikTok and YouTube rabbit holes. Use it to get better. So as we wrap this thing up, thank you to everyone who's out there social distancing, because if you have a loved one that is a little bit older, you know that means all the difference. For those of you that are really not caught or really quite bought into the idea yet, I hope it's not going to take something within your circle to get you bought into the idea. Just do your part, stay at home, and take advantage, whether it's cleaning out your house or your garage or the things you've been putting off for a long time. Like, use the time you have at home to do better by yourself overall. The message in this podcast is never going to change. It's what are you doing to get better? And I want you to use this time now to truly get better. And you have all the tools, make it happen. I just challenge you. What are you doing right now? Welcome to the Valley of the Sun.